I bet y'all saying you never know when Big Gene coming on. He just supposed to be 7, supposed to be 6. Randy SoCal. What's up, boy? You know what I'm saying with you? Alco22FSG. What's happening with you? Y'all be like, yo, I don't know when Big Gene ever going on. He just pops up out the blue. A lot of times, man, this happens when certain people say certain things. And you know what, Charles Lee Ray and Yeezy 808, I got to respond to it. You know what I'm saying? And I got to respond for a certain reason so you guys don't get misled. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys won't. You know what I'm saying? Who's that? Jake Styles, Gerald, Hemphill. Some of you guys will. You understand? What's up, Marcus? How you doing, Martin Terry and Mr. Man 12? You know what I'm saying? So some people get misled. I know my moderators are tired of me. You understand? Because I don't have no certain schedule. But I'm definitely not going to come back on until after in December. You know, I'm going to let y'all rest and have y'all holidays. If y'all seen the title, it says Tupac versus Big, LAPD versus the FBI. It's a little correlation, and you know, none is as far as Big and Pac is concerned. I'm not talking about they battle which was the best rapper and everything like that. I'm gonna talk about the people that investigated their death. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something I may have told you before, that when I sat there in the Winnebago with Big, he never really understood why Pac went at him like he did. You understand? But when we was talking, he made it clear to me that the dudes that Pac was dealing with and was talking with and was having beef with and problem with it, he didn't want that smoke. He didn't want none of those problems. So even though he was Pac protege friend, he wasn't going to tell Pac not to deal with those guys because he felt that Pac would have told them, and he would have had that smoke, that beef himself, and he didn't want it. So when I questioned him and I said, but why you ain't help him get out of jail and everything like that, he told me he was broke. He ain't had no money. You know what I'm saying? He ran down to his whole contract. He ran down to me with the people who was dealing with him, didn't know what they were doing. And that's why I said it before. That's why Diddy owned part of his marketing and his publishing. Now, Big decided to tell me all this. And when I'm coming to y'all, I'm letting y'all know what he told me. You understand? And I've been made, and by I guess it's some kind of enlightenment that's saying, I'm gonna let y'all know what I know. So I'm made to say everything that I know now. You understand? I want y'all to understand that. Like, y'all gotta see it, that what I got to gain. You got these guys talking about that I'm clout chasing and stuff like that. And I'm clout chasing. What I don't even understand what it is. I don't even care. You understand? I don't know what they look for, what they doing. Like all my life, anybody who know me, once I got in my mother house, got out of Wellston, I was playing ball and everything like that. When I went to Wellston, everything like that, I became an arrogant mother. I was a hell of a rebounder, a hell of a basketball player. I could get any woman I thought any woman I went after, I ain't have a problem. I've been driving since I was 16. Had 2 cars at 18. 17, 18, I had 2 cars. So I don't understand. Always had nice jewelry. Always had a good place to stay over my head. So when they say clout chasing, I don't understand. What I do know this. The more I try to teach these dumb the dumber they make me look. Let me run this back to you. The more and more I try to teach these motherfuckers, the dumber they make me look. Because let me just tell you this. If I got a business and we doing business together, and you write me a check that I don't deserve, but I got a business, I can cash that. If I got a business and you write me a check to my business, I don't care what it is, and I'm supposed to take care of some business with that, and you wrote that check to my business, it is what it is. I've been getting called, yo, Gene, you shouldn't speak on that. Gene, you shouldn't say nothing like that. Man, listen to me, man. When the right time, and I don't care whether you're Gene or a book, why shouldn't I? You know what I'm saying? You got these, what Dame Dash call them culture vultures, or you got these people who say, we had to do a documentary because their culture doesn't read books. And they get $6.2 million. They wasn't pushing through no crowds. They wasn't risking their life. They giving up felonious information. They making you people think whatever y'all want to think, whatever they want you to think. But y'all coming to somebody who don't have nothing to gain. Check this out. Tupac, he had every right to be disgusted with Big. Because if you a protege, if I'm showing you love, you understand, and I go to jail and you got a platform, you better do whatever you're supposed to do to get me out. If it was $1 million, whatever you got, you could do 3 or 4 shows. The way that back in the day, dudes was paying $200 to $300 to get in the clubs. Big could have been like, yo, let me get the door because I want to do a fundraiser for Pac. And he could have raised that money. But he was young. He didn't have the right guidance. He didn't have the right people in his ear. Yo, leave that alone, Big. Yo, you heard that nigga, yo, that dude said we shut him up and everything. Leave that alone, nothing like that. No, you try to straighten that out with your man. Bruh, I had nothing to do with that. I'm over here hustling. I'm trying to get you out. When Jasmine Guy and Will Smith wife Jada Pinkett was going around trying to get up donations way before Suge Knight did that, when they was trying to get up donations and money to get Pac out, Big said, I ain't had no money. I ain't had no money. Had to sell my marketing in the puff. I had to sell my publishing in the puff. Y'all heard this 1,000 times. But you steady want to blame me. Yo, listen to me. Let me just say this to you guys. If you don't want to hear this, click off. You're not going to stop me from saying what I'm saying if I got to say it 1,000 times. If I got to beat it in your skull. If I got to keep on and keep on and keep on, I'm going to do it. Jake Styles, what's good with you? Marcus King, what up? Antonelle Cordona, all right. DC Heavenly Bodies. Yo, I got to give a mean shout out to my dude Black out there in Newark. Him and his girl got a shot. Styles to Perfection. Bougie Girls. That's at IG is at Styles, Styles, to Perfection. To Perfection by underscore BG. That's in Union, New Jersey, man. Listen to him, man. All you girls that come on the channel and y'all unbelievable. She got that real good Indian hair. And it ain't for Navajos, it's for Cherokees. But check her out, man. Check out what she do. If you in the tri-state area, you don't mind driving up there. That's my man. That's my personal dude, his girl. And I told her I shot her out. I did it before. But you ladies, if y'all got that, that's Styles to Perfection by Bougie Girls. That's Styles to Perfection by underscore BG. That's her IG. Check out what she got. She might have something that you like. You understand? All right. So we understand that whole thing. And somebody said, yo, why did Big go at Pac, when he died and everything like that, and put those songs out like that? Listen to me. He shouldn't have never put out Who Shot You. But Big wasn't a producer and he didn't own the company. So if somebody put that in his ear, whether the record was already done or nothing like that, it wasn't a good idea. Everybody knows that. And some of those records that was done, they were done before. You got to realize when you're doing an album, they take he did a double CD. He did that about a year. Some of those songs was done before Pac died. I don't know which ones. I'm not going to lie here and tell you. The Last Kiss Goodbye, or was that done before or after? Or the one he talked about when his friends, the one Doggy Diamond told me with his friends, I don't know what that was done. Lakeisha Myers, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know when it was done, but I know he worked on this album about a year or so. So who's to say those records was done or not? Carter 1998, what up? Let me go right here. This stuff stop. Reggie Reg, what's up with you, boy? Good looking out. Right. Kent Long, you right. It's only haters that's deaf to the lesson. You understand? Yo, you hear what I told them, Kent? The more and more I try to teach them, the dumber they make me look. All right. Okay, Chevelle Hamilton, I appreciate that. You too, Cassie. What's that? Cassine, Betty. All right. Now, let me get into this because I'm not going to hold y'all long, man, because I know y'all getting ready for the holidays and everything like that. Y'all getting ready for Turkey Day. I mean, Rape Day. I mean, what's that? Turkey Day. Do y'all know that's the biggest Thanksgiving? And some of y'all gonna get mad at me. That's one of the biggest date rape stories in the world. The Indians invited them over. They killed the men and raped the women and ate their food because they were starving. That sounds like date rape. Where the Me Too movement at? With they bulls. You know that Me Too movement is a bunch of crap. This woman, Tasha K, gets this girl to spill her heart out. Yeah, I'm jumping the subject right now. Gets this girl to spill her heart out. She tells the truth how this dude was beating her while she was pregnant. You understand how he made her get abortions, hit her in front of her daughter, and they got Cuban Gooding Jr. in court for grabbing some ass. In court for grabbing ass. Hope nobody come back and get me for grabbing no ass. Nah, I only grabbed it late. They let me and they wanted me to. Soul Music 99. Do I think they orchestrated Biggie's death? I think that it was an orchestration, and it had to be somebody who was in power with law enforcement thing. And I'm gonna break that down to y'all, man, again. And it's gonna be the last time I break that down to y'all. So y'all listen, y'all tape it, y'all do whatever y'all want to. But Pac and Big, you understand? I don't think Big did what he was supposed to do if Pac was his man, even though Pac made some statements that he shouldn't have made. It could have been made up if Big would have came out and like, yo, listen, I'm gonna do a couple of shows. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna work with Jasmine Guy. I'm gonna work with Jada Pickett to get my dude out. And everybody would have been on that. Everybody still loved Pac. And everybody, he was like you say, he had the #1 song out. You know, anybody would have support some kind of fundraiser to get him out of jail and out of his situation. All right. So where the LAPD and the FBI runs amok at is this. You have cops that have every reason in the world. They have every reason in the world not to get to the truth. Because if they get to the truth, it's cost the city their pension. The city can't afford no $400 million, no $600 million lawsuit. They can't afford that. I'm not saying it would have been broke or whatever like that. And I know they'd have chopped up with the money or whatever like that or however, but they can't afford that type of look. Because once you have that type of look, they start opening up all the other cases. All the cases, once they lose a case like that, see, you got to think, once they lose that one case, all the other cases start opening up. Go back and check your man record. All y'all want to go come on here and say all the kind of evidence he got and everything like that. Go check his record. People are posting stuff. They even posted stuff about me. And, you know, I'm not saying everything is the truth about him that they posted, because everything ain't the truth about me. Like this dude, somebody just posted something today, and somebody sent me, said that Gene Deal stopped Riz. I was Riz and Wolf parole officer, and I stopped them from going to LA. That's why, and I set Big up. First and foremost, when I went to work for Bad Boy, Wolf wasn't on parole no more. Stupid. His mother even got on here and said that. You understand? She knows me well. I had Lil Wolf as his parole officer too. You understand? Stupid. Never had Riz. I think Riz did Fed time or something. Never had Riz. So, T.O., what's up out there in Chattanooga? I miss those days playing ball out there, bro. So, appreciate you with the super chat. So, stupid. Never had Riz. So, if you're going to post something, post the truth. You're posting lies. You understand? You're making yourself look stupid. You ain't putting no name on it, and you ain't doing none of that. You just posted something to get some attention. Ain't nobody believing that, bro. Ain't nobody believing that. Hit me with the truth. So now you got the LAPD that has everything to lose and all the reason to lie. Liquid Gold, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. So now they got every reason. You understand? Now, if you go back and ask that girl who said she read Poochie's statement, she started crying, she admitted to everything like that. You go back and you ask her and give her full immunity of that bull crap, she'll tell you a whole different story. Because she said a whole different thing. She's been saying a whole different thing right now. So she'll tell you a whole different story. If she said that. Nobody never made it to the witness stand. Yo, let me ask you a question. Have anybody ever been in a situation whereas that they dealt with the police? When did a cop ever care about what somebody else said once he had his evidence? Why are they working so hard to discredit me? Little old me. Why are they working so hard to discredit this guy here? Huh? The LAPD. What happened is this. They messed around and showed me the picture. Diddy sitting in the car, me on the outside of the car, and the Muslim, Amir Muhammad, walking up to the car. They had the picture right there with his face smeared up. Everything was perfect. Puff was perfect in the car. I'm right there. You can see the side of me or whatever like that, and you can see him. How y'all get this picture right here? Oh, we gotta fix it because there are some problems with some the degeneration of the photo and everything. We gotta correct it. We either gonna come back out here in 2 weeks or bring you back. My lawyer, what Greg Cady never told y'all, my lawyer who was right there, no, I didn't pick out anybody in no lineup. I said, this guy looked like him, but his muscles, the structure of the muscles is not him. These guys, you take them together, they could look like him like that, but it's not them. But this is the guy right here that walked to the car. They walked to the car. This is what I've told the LAPD with my lawyer right there. I'm going to dispose her name. I'm going to dispose her name when I do my book, when I finish my book. I'm going to let y'all know her name. And she knows, and she still, like the lawyers are, she still know. But anyway, back at the ranch, that's a picture they probably didn't want me to see. Because they got stuck on stupid when the tape clicked off, because they were illegally taping me. He came on there. Y'all heard him. Yo, he's a liar. I paid a lawyer out there in California. I paid a lawyer out there in California. And he said they are a two-party state and you cannot take somebody unless you have a warrant from the judge without their knowledge. I don't know what Gene did. He gets on Vlad. I don't know what Gene Deal talking about. Well, we at law enforcement do that all the time. Man, this guy's come on, man. See, when they don't think that much of you, they try to tell you anything. When they don't think that much of you, they try to put things, they pull the wool over your eyes. But you know what? This is my slogan for the day. The more and more I try to teach you, the dumber you make me look. Michael Bradley, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. The more and more I try to teach, this is my slogan. The more and more I try to teach you, the dumber you make me look. Like I didn't went out there and caught the yellow bus with a helmet on my head. Now, the LAPD had a lot to lose because they did have some rogue cops. How is it that me and Tone jumps in the car, chases the guy in the Impala? Stevie J is on the phone telling 911 exactly where we at. And nobody shows up. Those cops on the other side of the venue had to hear those shots go off. They had to hear those shots go off. They had to see me and Tone this guy peeling off trying to fly. They had to see me and Tone chasing after them. They ain't give chase. When me and Tone chased the guy for about 7 to 8 minutes, maybe 10, and came back, Stevie J was still at the same spot, and no cops, no ambulance, no nothing. I walked down to the venue. That's when the crowd started getting a little crowded down and looking down the street. And when I seen your man quit, Paul runs and get me. Then we gets in the car and takes Big to the hospital. No cops. Prior to those shots Big took, somebody shot up in the air and jetted. Why wasn't the police? Every time you see somebody doing something in California, you see the police with the helicopters. You see all that. Oh, that's just television, right? Oh, okay. They don't really do that. Oh, that's just television? Okay. I thought they really did that. Had me fooled. Now, they put a double grade A1 detective on the case that has some issues and some situations they self. I don't know how true it is. Allegedly, he lied in federal court. Allegedly, he lied in circuit court. Allegedly, he promised people money, houses. He wouldn't take the kids. He gave immunity to 45 felons or alleged felons for drug dealing and all that. Hell of a police work. Hell of a job. But I got a reason to lie. I don't have nothing to hide. If I cut this damn computer off and never come on here again, I'm good. And what I mean by that is that I don't have to. I don't win from this. I don't get nothing from this. Yo, bro, I've gotten more money for trying to write a book. Simon & Schuster gave me a check for, I got a check for $25,000 back in 2004. It was, and I was supposed to get $75,000 at the end. They get a week before the book get turned in. They were like, Miss Hunter tells me, we're not gonna do it. Start dodging me and everything like that. Like Miss what's her name? Miss Shelley said I was dodging her. Miss Hunter started dodging me because old boy got into it. got in their ear. People got in their ear. Nah, we don't want this to come out. Ricardo McKendricks Jr. over the Junior Black Mafia in Philly. Didn't know he was. Good brother. He did a full documentary. I did this back in 2003 and 2004 with him. That was about 5-6 years after Big died. But prior to that, I did VH1, MTV. See, all you young cats, then why he just coming out? I've been trying to come out with it. When I was trying to come out of it, I ain't had no gray in my hair. Now I'm old. I ain't had no gray in my hair when I was trying to come out with it and let the people know. All you people, Comrade Muhammad, one of the biggest Muslims at the time back in Harlem, told him. Lisa Everett, still on the news. We sat there in that diner by the Beacon Theater for about 3 hours telling her the whole story. She wasn't street soldier then. Hey, yo, Cash, do me a favor. Taj, thank y'all for working out there for me, helping me out. Reggie, do me Reggie Reg, do me a favor. Anybody come on here talking about Pac is alive and everything like that, delete them. Make sure they don't come back on here. I don't want no ignorant, stupid, no retarded people here. Because the more and more I try to teach them, the dumber they make me look. You feel me, Michael Harrison? Marcus Harrison. You feel me, bro? You understand what I'm talking about? Now check this out. Everybody that come against the LAPD, they try to make them out a liar and they got something to get looking for something. I'm going to answer that from you, Gino Mouton, whatever your name is. No, he didn't say that. He did not say that. He didn't say the executive put no hit out on Pac or nothing like that. What happened was I didn't even know and stuff like that. But when all this stuff started going down, things start going around, people start saying shit and everything like that. People was telling me that Puff said it on music, and people were saying that people this, that, and the third. Online. I was like, damn. We saw a check for $1 million, and they said the two executives gave them to him. Chase the money. When I tell the executives, and I tell the person name, and I tell executives who gave it to him, who they say gave it to him, then they do what y'all do. Y'all do the computer stuff. Y'all do whatever y'all got to do to find it. But they never said it. Like I said, they never said it was for Pac. I just assumed from the atmosphere. All right, so now, that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't run from nothing. I don't hide from nothing, man. Yo, don't believe that, man. Check it out. Your real eyes. Like even if he did wrote a fake confession letter, Real Eyes, check this out, bro. That girl knew Poochie was dead. And that girl been around enough gangsters, enough people to say, yo, listen here. You know that because somebody got a piece of paper, you don't know who did it. Pookie, they got to testify in court that he wrote that letter, wrote that statement, and how they got it. That girl just ain't gonna come out. She been around too many gangsters. She just ain't gonna come out and okay, this, that, and the third, the whole. It was something more than that. It was something bigger and other than that. They probably try to take her kids or something like that, and then she was like, say anything. But the LAPD, they knew that they made statement that Seasoning was talking to 3 girls. Did you ever think they tried to find out who those 3? They got pictures with the girls. Did you ever think they tried to find out who those 3 girls was? Those 3 girls never came forward. The girls from Pac came forward. I talked about this on the last program. But those girls for Big never came forward. They was right there talking to Big and them at the corner. Chef, if he don't watch my show, somebody that mess with him do. Cause I be getting, information back from other people. Miss Cal, what's up with you? Clarence Beeks, what up? Flame James. All right, now check it out. So now the LAPD, they did everything to clear themselves, not to find Big's murder, not to find help with Tupac stuff. They did everything to clear themselves of any wrongdoing. That's all that was about. Who had the most to lose? Who had the most to lose? Mr. Costa. Mr. Costa, appreciate you for that super chat. And anybody who doesn't do the super chat and they want to, they can go to, it's in the description, Big Gene 52 at PayPal and at Cash App. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you. Now, check this out. They had a guy in the LAPD named Russell Poole. Never had a problem in the department. Top-notch detective, worked on murder cases, all that. Nobody had a bad thing to say about him until this Biggie Smalls thing came along. We got people here working for Death Row, and they supposed to be cops. We got cops here hanging out with gangbangers. We got cops robbing banks. We got cops selling drugs and guns on the street. What the hell is going on? We may have some cops that help orchestrate the murder of Biggie Smalls. Now, this grade 1 detective, now he's looking at like he's crazy and he's a madman because he's trying to tell the truth. He's trying to tell the truth. Yo, do I gotta say get the likes up because I got 800 some people here, but only 200 something likes. Um, Kenya, you want to tell them for me, or what about you? Who's that? Dog Pound. Yo, dog, you want to tell them for me? Dog Pound Racing. You want to tell them, man? Because I don't want that guy say I'm begging for likes and everything like that. Somebody tell them for me. Daddy Bone, what it do? Playboy. All right. Like Lola McGon. Lisa Ever. Yeah. Lisa Ever knew all this stuff back in 97 when I got off the plane. Some people got me in touch with her. She ain't put off nothing. She ain't put not one thing out. Fred, what up with the south side of Chicago, Chi-Town? Chirac, what up with y'all? Machiavelli Train, what up with you, soldier? Now check this out. LAPD versus the FBI. Listen to what Kading say. We got another A1 grade detective, Phil Carson, for the FBI. They put him in charge of the case. Y'all don't know, but the FBI went into the LAPD office and found out they shut it down and went to the detective's office and they found out they had hidden what's called say no, they just left it in the drawer. They left tapes, they left statements all up on the drawers and stuff. The FBI found and stuff like, yo, hold up, this is supposed to be filed in this whole evidence thing. That's how Miss Wallace got her money. You know, that's how Miss Wallace got that lawsuit for her lawyers and them because they had not given documentation and discovery to the lawyers because they had it hidden in their desks. They forgot. Great detective job. Listen to me. I'm going to tell y'all, and my bosses never tell y'all too with the parole stuff. They had took me through so much stuff. I went to my boss. I told him just like this. I said, I'm here to do the minimum. If it ain't fighting for the parolees and try to get them into a better situation in their life, if you get any extra work out of me, you a hell of a supervisor. And D. Jones will tell you that before he made to the area supervisor. He was a area supervisor and a parole officer supervisor. A senior parole officer is two different things. He'll tell you. I said, man, listen, you was a hell of a supervisor. Because if you get more than a bare minimum from me, all the money I spent, legal fees trying to keep this job, trying to get straight, trying to retire, I said, you a hell of a, they need to make you the commissioner. And yo, listen to me. Let me just tell y'all something, man. Too. Yo, I ain't never trying to be no gangster. Because there's enough gangsters out here that's really pranksters. Ladies, you could close your ears right now and stuff like that. I get it from my nuts and I get it from my heart. And any man from the Midwest, from down south, we use that term all the time. I get mine from my nuts and my heart. You understand? I don't need no group of niggas around me, no group of people around me, you understand, to get it done and to get it in. If I got a real problem, you understand? I got people right here in the NY, but I'm calling 314, and they coming quick on the next thing smoking. I'm using my 314 area code. And they coming the next. So all that tough talking, that gangster stuff. I ain't no gangster. I ain't never trying to be no gangster. I raise girls to be women. I raise somebody else, boy, to be a man. You understand? I know what it takes. You understand? I used to go from one job to the next job. Then had the little hustles on the side. One job to the next job. And I'm talking about legitimate hustles. Bad boy. Elite investigations. My Social Security credits look real good. Know what that is? That's when you get 62 years old. They look at you and say, yo, how much have you worked? Oh, you get the max. 18 and change if you're 62. You don't want to wait till you get 67 and you get 21 or 22. No, give me mine right here. I'll take that 18 right now. Whenever I get 62, I ain't waiting no. Nah, might not make it then. Ain't nothing promised. So, listen here, man. Y'all think these dudes out here, because they gang bang and put a rag on it, they gangsters. I've seen those same dudes didn't want to go back to jail, didn't want to take a plain violation, and they killed a lot of people. They done robbed, did drugs and everything like that. They told on everybody and their mama. They told on everybody and their mama. Enemies defeated. I'm telling you, man. That's real talk, Clarence Peaks. Somebody wrote something real big. See what they wrote. All right, Manuel Gazar. That Fifth Ward Studio Gangsters? Yeah. Now, I don't be trying to preach, man. I be trying to teach. But the more and more I teach them, the dumber they make me look. Man, listen to me. They know who killed Big, man. Some people got immunity behind that. They know who killed Big. And one day on somebody's deathbed, they're going to tell the truth, or we're going to find out way before then. So now, we got the FBI. After Big's death, I think it may have been after the LAPD had I had to go and do what you call deposition. It was after that. You know what I'm saying? All the evidence from everything, Russell Poole evidence, the detectives from the LAPD, they evidence and stuff like they witness and stuff like that. When the FBI got the case, not one time did the agent say, Gene Deal, you pick somebody else out the lineup. Like Caden came out and told a lie. See, people want to wonder why I want to talk because you lied, bro. You lied. You lied because they knew I was an intricate part. It wasn't a part of your theory. The people that you took that money from and did that murder rap and that murder RIP with, you understand? You didn't want me a part of it because I wasn't a part of the evidence and the stuff that you had put in there. Killing them. Killing them right now. The agent would have mentioned that. Phil Carson would have mentioned that in his book. He would have mentioned that in his report. Killing them right now. Phil Carson didn't have, the FBI had nothing to gain. They don't have nothing to lose. But they came up with the same information as Russell Poole. He crazy too, right, Katie? He crazy too, right? Bomb first. Y'all can make up a lot of stuff, but I stand strong, man. I stand strong. You can make up whatever you want to. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get sympathetic, like Gene Deal and what the dude say? Gene Deal wouldn't let Wolf and Riz go to California. You know, they didn't want to go. Asked Wolf's mother. She said it on my program. Wolf told Puff not to go. If you ain't going out there right, we ain't going in at all. Wolf wasn't on parole, dog. Thank you for the advertisement. Thank you for putting my picture up there next to your man Diddy whatever. Love, yeah. Wolf wasn't on parole, dog. Couldn't stop that man from going nowhere. He was smart. We had a conversation. God bless the dead. Good brother. Trying to get his own. Just needed his money so he could start a club called him and John Sally brother, Mike Sally, and some other investors was going to buy a club in Miami. You understand? You want all the dirt? They was going to buy a club in Miami. He wanted his money from Puff. Puff said, when I do this Universal deal, I'm going to give you your money. I'm tired of you. Wolf like say, nigga, you can never be tired of me. He said, man, I ain't got to worry about security, nothing like that. I got meets them. Wolf said, yo, I ain't going to get it, man. God bless the dead. Phil Carson don't have nothing to gain, don't have nothing to lose. A FBI detective, agent, you know, where they dot their I's, cross their T's, and they come up with a confection, and they ain't even got to take you to the court. I did it. Where if you lie to an agent, you could do 5 years, for lying. You should have investigated Caden. Carson, you should have asked Caden a couple of questions. He came after that. He came after. Where we at? Richard Hill. Yeah, pressure bust a pipe, baby. Yeah. Realize I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop this right here. Okay, see. Oh, for real, realize? Okay. Okay, Will. What's that? Will Levy? They won't let you like it? Okay. Oh no, this lemon water. This guy in Chicago, I gotta get. I'm gonna give his information on the next program after the holiday. He told me some things. Black seed oil. Um, drink a lot of water. Um, I just been doing salads for the last couple of days, and I had a vegetable wrap with pastrami. I used the vegetable spinach wrap. And I put some the turkey pastrami. I know it's processed, but I'm starting and show like that. I'm cutting down, trying to get down to pimp size. No, it's jokes, y'all, for real. Yo, listen to me, man. Like I can't tell y'all, man, how beautiful life is today. You know what I'm saying? Um, Not having to get up and go to work no more. Pay my dues, man. I can look my kids in the eyes and they know I did every steady doing shit. You understand? Could look them in the eyes and say, yo, listen, here, they feel good about me, they love me, and they proud, and I'm proud father. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of it, man. That's the beauty of it. And I come here and I want to teach people how to make good food. You know what I'm saying? And I know it ain't the healthiest, you understand? But it's what I know. And trust me, I'm about to get on some other stuff. I want to got some asparagus. I'm about to get on some other stuff. And I'm gonna learn how to do that. I'm gonna learn how to do a lot more vegetables that I could show y'all. You understand? Do a lot of more the snappers, the salmon. Just stay away from the chicken and everything because they doing a lot of stuff to our meats and everything like that. That's why them girls' asses is like, hello. No. Yep, right before Big and Tupac, like what's that? Bayo Lewis. He said it. Both of them was talking to girls. Those girls walked all the way down there by us, walked all the way to the corner with Big and them. Nobody got them. Nobody asked who they were. Nobody's pointing them out in the pictures and said they was over with Big them all night because see, Big them didn't have no smoke. And he told Lil C, yo, Lil C, go see if you can find some smoke. And those three girls, and one of them said that they had family or they had family in Brooklyn. Oh, I got family in Brooklyn and everything like that. I heard her say that. and he started smoking with him. But now Phil Carson come with basically the same information as Russell Poole on his own independent investigation. Guess who talking bad about Phil Carson? Bet you can't guess. I bet you don't know. He's saying he's a lunatic. He's out of his mind. He's this, that, and the third. Let me see, can anybody guess? K-Dog, Miss Kel, Michael Samuel, Kristen Levesque. Could anybody guess? I'm trying to get somebody to guess. John 93 Terry? Nah, not Diddy. Everybody saying Diddy read. Look at it. The first person who said it was John 93 Terry, but he just said Greg. Greg who? Who said the first one? Gino. Oh no. Oh, King Crave and Gino Moulton said Greg Kading. Yeah. Talk bad about Phil Carson, FBI agent. Now I'm just saying. Listen here, man. I'm proud of what I did and everything. You understand? Gave my life every day. Like I just tell my daughter, it wasn't guaranteed I was coming back home every day. I went out the house to go to work because I was doing the parole, working at Elite Investigations, doing all the housing complexes, going to make sure that the security was doing what they were supposed to be doing. Then sometimes doing rounds around it. That was at Taino Towers. They don't play over there. Eastchester Manor, they don't play over there. Lambert Houses, they don't play over there. The what's it, Cypress Avenue over there. My man. In some of the roughest places in New York City. But if the baby start crying, what you gonna do? If the baby start crying, what you gonna do? Shay Marriage Provision, what's good with you? Shoot First said Phil Carson even found out more information than Russell Poole. But you know, the executives, the people from the LAPD got in touch with Phil Carson people and shut him down. Yo, y'all trying to break us. We ain't gonna give y'all no more evidence. We ain't gonna give y'all no more help on all this thing. Yo, you know what? The thing, it comes down to this. If Phil Carson them would have solved this case and the LAPD was found responsible, the LAPD was not going to help the FBI with their cases because you got to realize is that the FBI used their manpower because they don't have a big office out there. So when the FBI got to go do a raid, got to do something, stuff like that, they might use the sheriff office, they might use LAPD and have one or two of their agents. They made it clear to them. Biggie Smalls just a hip hop rapper. Does his life really mean that much? To shut our city down? To stop our relationship? Rodrigo Lewis, you could be right about that, bro. So y'all know my motto is today, right? Do anybody remember I said what my motto is? Vision TV always rest in peace, Chaz, man. I hate to even think about. I hate to see that sometimes, man. A lot of stuff that y'all getting from me, man, that I didn't mention before and I didn't say nothing about certain things is because Chaz wouldn't let me. And I know I'm my own man, but that was my big brother. That was my confidant. That was my dude like that. Yo, leave that alone. Don't put that out there. Don't say that. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Chaz, what you think about if I say this? Because everybody somebody who came out of New York that was into anything, when they had a problem, a situation, or they wasn't sure about stuff, they ran it by Chaz. If you was a cool and you was a tight brother. Somebody said, why would D Mac want to kill Biggie? Money, 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 money. And maybe he was collateral damage. Somebody from Bad Boy had to die. Yo, bro, let me tell you something, man. The way that was set up, that wasn't no gang hit. Not at all. I don't know anything about the lights get taken away or whatever. I don't know. Y'all gotta understand after all the stuff that went down, that um somebody had to die. Point blank. But the LAPD versus the FBI, who you really gonna believe? Who had the most to lose? Who had the most to lose? Listen, I want everybody to enjoy their Thanksgiving. I want everybody to enjoy their family. Y'all know what I said about Thanksgiving. The biggest date rape day ever. But I'm saying this to say to y'all, whatever y'all come together as family, y'all come together and y'all pray as one. And that strengthens the whole family. Pray about, pray for people that you don't know. And those prayers will come back to you in tenfold. Just a good being for anybody out there. Always. If they don't fuck with you, fuck them and feed them beans. Stay chazzed up. Got a problem with you? Nip it in the bud. And to the little man out there in Camden, Mike, forever and always, brother. Peace. This has been Gene Deal from Raw Dealer Last Big Night, Cooking and Conversation. Enjoy your holidays.